Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand, and now the end is near. I feel I've faced the final curtain. The United transfer window is closed for the summer of 2021. And how do you rank it? And how do you look at it? And are you happy with it? Because ultimately, I'm going to say bringing Cristiano Ronaldo home brings a massive smile to my face. This is fairy tale stuff. And you know, I have to sit here honestly and say if you'd offered me that at the start of the window, despite not getting a holding midfielder, I probably would have taken it. But that's fairy tale over what's a reality. We have basically, as I said many times, bought a Ferrari but not bought an engine. But I would have took the Ferrari because it's Ronaldo. So look, maybe I'm wrong on this, but Ronaldo to me just sort of covers up any weaknesses because it's Ronaldo and you only live once. We're only here for one journey, and bringing Cristiano Ronaldo back to Manchester United for me, you know, I would have took, if you'd have said Rice, Sancho, Varane and that's your business done, I'd have said that's the perfect transfer window. But if you're saying Varane, Sancho and Ronaldo, I'm going to take it because I want Ronaldo. And I know it's not logical, I know it's fairy tale, but I'm going to take it. But I've got to look at it from, not everybody's going to feel that way, and not everyone's going to be, thinking like that. And, pragmatically looking at it, did we achieve a 10 out of 10 transfer window? No, we didn't. Did Chelsea achieve a 10 out of 10 transfer window? I think they're closer to that than we are. And I think Chelsea and Manchester United are the two that have had the best Premier League transfer window. I mean, PSG have shit all over on everyone, to be honest, haven't they? But, you look at Chelsea, they needed a striker, they needed a midfielder. I mean, did they need a midfielder? They've already got Jorginho, Kante and Kovacic, who are better than any of the midfielders we've got in that sort of deeper area. And they've had Saul Niguez to that. They're way better than us, but that's what a big team does. They want to win the Champions League again and they want to win the Premier League. What if Kante gets suspended and Jorginho's out for 3 months? They'd need to use Saul Niguez and Kovacic. And it's that depth and it's that spine and it's that team that United do lack in that midfield area. We've got it everywhere else. The centre-backs, we've got 4 good centre-backs. Maguire, Varane is a world-class signing. You've got Bay and Lindelof. You've got two right-backs, 2 left-backs, too many goalkeepers. Too many forwards, way too many forwards, but there's a lot of quality there. But in that midfield area, we're finding the attacking midfield. Donny, Van der Beek, Bruno, Pogba. I mean, Lingard's even here. The number 8 position, McTominay can play there. Fred can play there at a push. Van der Beek can play there. Pogba can play there. But it's that number 6 area where Matic is too old. Fred can't do it, and Scott McTominay can't do it either. So to me, that is the area where we failed, and that is the area where teams like Manchester City, Liverpool and Chelsea are stacked. And it's a very important area. And, pragmatically, we have let that go. Why have we let it go? For the same reason we didn't get Sancho last summer. The same reason we didn't get a centre-back last summer. Money. It's about money. Manchester United will say we spent big on Ronaldo, but we know that Ronaldo will pay for himself. Easily. I think this is about United wanting to spend around 80 million. And what have they done? They've spent 80 million. Sancho plus Varane is 108, minus 28 million for James is 80 million. They've spent 80 million. They've actually spent 10 million more than what their normal net spend is. So don't be fooled by the fact that this is still about money. This is still about how the Glazers run the club. I'd give this transfer window an 8 out of 10. There's many positives. Varane is going to be a huge signing. I think Sancho we're going to have to be patient with, but will be a huge signing. And Ronaldo is bigger than huge. It's biblical. It's amazing. But we didn't solve the midfield situation. And ultimately, I look at it and I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm not sad, I'm not raging, but I am a little bit disappointed because I think Chelsea and Manchester City especially are better equipped to win the title. They've got a better squad and they've got better strength in every area, whereas we've got real strength in most areas, but not in that midfield area. And I think that when you're looking to win the title, that we're so close. And it frustrates me. Actually, the Glazers have frustrated me, even though they've been very good. They've frustrated me that even when they've had a good window, they won't go that far enough. They won't do what a football club should do and just get that last player. And we're not asking for 90 million. We're asking for 35, 40 tops. And we've just fell short. And we've just fell short because of money. And apparently Solskjaer wanted that midfielder as well. So Solskjaer wanted it, we wanted it, everybody knows we need it, and the Glazers have gone, that's enough. No, you're not having another one. And you can have it next year. But next year, Pogba's probably gone. Matic is definitely going to have to retire, and maybe Donny says, I've had enough of this, I'm going. So you bring a holding midfielder in, and suddenly you need a really good number 8. In fact, you might need 2. And then this rotates again. This summer we had to get the right winger and centre-back we were meant to get last summer. Next summer we'll have to get the CDM we were meant to get this summer. And then next summer we won't get the number 8 or whatever other position we need until the summer after that. And that's the thing with United. Until we start, it's a lot better summer. And Ronaldo swoops over this like a genius. But it's still, with Ronaldo and Varane and Sancho, we've still not quite hit that summer that a Chelsea has again. And it's very hard for a United fan to sit here and say, we're a big favourite for the title, we're a big favourite for the Champions League, when there are clubs out there that don't wait till next summer. They go and do the business now. And I'm sure we'll hear stories about Ollie didn't buy a holding midfielder because he likes Declan Rice and he won't go for second best. Well, you did go for second best last summer. And you're not going to get Declan Rice next summer. We won't be favourites to get him. So if you don't get Declan Rice next summer, you'll get a second place favourite anyway, which you could have got this summer. And even if you do get Declan Rice next summer, why are you waiting a year? We've got a whole season ahead of us. And I just think, we're so close. We're so close. If we'd have bought one holding midfielder in, and for me it could have been Basuma, that's the player I liked the best at a reasonable price. Some of you wanted Ruben Neves. Other people, Saul Niguez on loan. We could have been in that race, although I think Chelsea still would have beat us. But we are so close to me sitting here and saying that was the perfect window. I think if we'd removed 1 or 2 more players and made another 30 million and brought a midfielder in, I'd have been going, that can't be any better. But we're living in hope now. And I think there are clubs like Chelsea who just do it now. They want to win now and they do what needs to be done now. And next summer they'll go and solve whatever problems that Chelsea have got next summer. And people say Saul Niguez to Chelsea means that Chelsea won't get Declan Rice next summer. I think Jorginho goes next summer. I think Kovacic goes next summer. I think Declan Rice comes in. That's my theory. But look, to end on the positive, what was your thoughts on the transfer window? For me, I don't feel like raging. I have been very angry about transfer windows in the past, and you look at what Liverpool's done and you think, that is really bad. Announcing new deals on transfer deadline day, making a profit on your transfer business. But we shouldn't be looking at other rivals unless they're doing better than us, and I think that Chelsea have done better. I think Man City have got a better squad. You look into Europe, you look at what PSG are doing, they're a competition for the Champions League. I think it's been a good transfer window. I think it's been a great transfer window because of Ronaldo, but I think ultimately we just fell a little bit short. And ultimately as well, I've got to say, there is a big part of me that's thinking, what's happening in January? What's happening next summer? Because I'll drop this little seed in your head now. I feel that some of the business that happened this summer was about games being cancelled and protests at the end of the season. And have we just been bought? We'll have to wait and see. Because if they can replicate these summers next summer, then there is real progress. But we did fall a little bit short, and that makes me think, have they just bought us a little bit? And look at the net spend, it's 80 million really. Don't start thinking any money for Ronaldo is added to that transfer business, because he will more than pay for himself. Get your comments in below. Make sure you smash a like on the video. I just want to say a big thank you to all of you as well. It's been a hectic summer, the Euros, all the transfer stuff. We now go to work on focusing on football for a few months. I'm excited about it, but I do want to just say big shout out to the community as ever. You are fantastic. We've had loads of good conversation, and that will continue into the season. But we go with what we've got now. Will it be enough? What do you think we can do? It's all on Ronaldo really, isn't it? Can Ronaldo raise these players like Bruno did when he came in? Look at Luke Shaw when Bruno came in. Look at Maguire when Bruno came in. Maybe Ronaldo takes some of those players in the midfield that we need to step up a level. Let's hope they do. Thanks for watching. Smash a like on the video. It's been a really, really interesting, at times epic summer. Let's hope we can achieve that through the season as well. Speak to you all in a bit. Thanks for watching.